Yeah, once again, very good morning and thanks been joining. So yesterday we discussed lots about installation. Last three sessions we discussed about how to install various versions, how the graphical user interface looks like. That's what we discuss, and we discuss about how to troubleshoot in case the installation is getting failed. What varieties of challenges we'll face, that we'll discuss again. A couple of things in advanced level. Okay, so till now we completed complete basic concepts of SQL Server, SQL architecture, SQL storage engine, SQL internally, how the data movement is happening, and we discussed about the installation. We discussed a little bit about the development, what kind of developers are going to handle, activities are going to handle by developers. This is what we discussed so far. Now, from today onwards, it's a pure, completely DBA oriented concepts. Okay, next 3 to 4 sessions are very important, where we are going to, all sessions are very important, but when we compare with technically these concepts are very easy, but but as a DBA, we we must also take care about all these activities to protect our data. To protect our data, we need to protect our data, we need to take care these activities in real world. So very simple concepts, all these three are, uh, if experienced people, if you ask a questions, these concepts are very simple, Subbu. Why you are portraying a lot? But again, these concepts are simple, but understanding is a little bit different, sir. Let's see how you understand these concepts, how to understand this concept, how important it will plays in entire DBA role. That's what next 3 sessions we are going to discuss. After this, we are going to start the high availabilities. So stop me anytime, ask the questions, clarify the doubts. These are very small concepts, but very important concept throughout your DBA span. You are going to perform these activities. You're going to perform this activity. So these are all very important. Out of this, the first concept we are going to discuss is recovery model. Next, we are going to discuss backups, different types of backups. Next, we are going for restores. When we are discussing restore, we'll discuss about the recovery phase. Then we'll go for the restore concepts. Clear, everyone? So next 3 sessions are very important. Now, first concept we are going to discuss is recovery model. Anyone knows how many types of recovery models are available? And don't prolong, just short and sweet answers. Anyone can?
Full, bulk lagoon, simple.
Model, full recovery model, uh, recovery model, and pseudo simple recovery model.
Okay.
Yeah, simple full bulk recovery model and pseudo.
Okay.
Pseudo will comes when we change the recovery model from one model to another model. We need to take a full back. Otherwise, it will went to the pseudo recovery model.
Okay. So what is recovery model, sir? First, let me ask you a question. What is a recovery model?
It says the behavior of the database, like which mode need to work. Like
You watched my sessions previously? Previous batch?
no.
Okay, then fine. Someone who watched my previous batch, don't tell the answers. That's the problem, sir, with this, with the recordings, okay? We are granting. I want to know the originality of how you are going to answer the questions, okay? And we are making the corrections, we are adjusting the frames so that you will be so confident when you are attending interviews. That's the only one thing. Otherwise, we can grant the permission, sir. There is no issue. Anyhow, that's not our problem. That's your problem. But what we are thinking means, if you are not granting the permissions, okay, uh, the people who experience people, especially experienced people, whatever ideas you are having, whether it is right or wrong, good or bad, we want to know. Okay, that's the only one thing. Okay, so So we are having three types of recovery models. One is simple, one is full, one is bulk log recovery model. Pseudo recovery model is just for your purpose, sir. You should not highlight to anyone to interviewer as well. Okay. Just mention that we are having only three recovery models. One is simple, full, bulk log. Okay. As per the best practice, you need to maintain one hierarchy, sir. Don't tell different hierarchies like simple, full, bulk logged. Very either full, simple, bulk logged. Okay. Don't tell bulk logged as a first as a recovery model. Okay. Being your experienced people. Okay. So even the people who are going to start, so always try to encourage, always try to tell that how many recovery models are available. We are having only three. One is simple. Okay. 1 second, sir. My cursor. Come on, yeah. Okay. So we are having three recovery models. One is simple, full, bulk logged. Bulk logged. Okay. So we are going to discuss what is recovery model. So recovery model is a database property. Just a property, it's a database property. Okay. Which will decides how long I need to keep the transaction log in the LDF file. This is your database. You already know that data, every database will contains MDF. Every database will contains LDF, log data file. Forget about MDF, sir. MDF will just stores the data apart from nothing else it is doing. But we are going to focus on LDF. Even in advanced level also, we will focus more on the LDF than MDF file. LDF than MDF file. So, especially this recovery model majorly concentrate on the log file. Majorly concentrate on the log file. Especially, just a property. It's a just a database property, sir. To change the property, to see the property, you will just take 1 or 2 seconds. That's it. Apart from nothing else it is doing. But how important it will plays a major role if you're switching the one property or another property, what are the impact on the database? That is what you need to majorly consider, sir. Okay. So recovery model is one of the database because for a database, you are having n number of properties. Out of this, recovery model is also one property. Recovery model is also one property. So recovery model is one of the database property, okay, which majorly consider in the log file. Log file means how long I need to keep the log records on LDF file. How long I need to keep the log records in log file. Who is going to decide? Your recovery model is going to decide. And what type of what type of backups we can perform, what type of backups we can
Recovery
perform
model.
on the database can be decided by the recovery model. Yes, sorry,
Yes, Subbu.
you were saying something?
Nothing. Yes, just I'm saying that. Yes.
Okay,
Subbu, backup and recovery model both are dependent on each other.
forget about
In,
sir. First, we'll focus on recovery model. Backups is separate.
no,
Recovery model is separate. Okay. So, what is the what is recovery model, sir? Recovery model is a database property which will decides how long I need to keep the log records in LDF file, in the LDF file, and what type of backups I can perform on the database level. These are the major two properties which are deciding by this recovery model. Correct? Yes? No?
Yes, Subbu.
Okay. Now, no, sir. Subbu, I'm not understanding this. It's a completely high level. High level. What do you mean by log records, maintenance of a LDF file? What do you mean by backups? Okay. Again, sir. Recovery model, backups, restores. Okay. Uh, there is no dependency when you are performing the activities. When you are performing the activities, but understanding wise, you need to wait for backup. You need to wait for restores until we complete these three concepts. You can't become strong in recovery model, backup, restores. Make sense? Okay, you need to complete these three, sir. Basically, these are the main three pillars for DBS. So wait for backups, wait for resource as well. You will get better understanding. Once we complete all these three concepts, then you can clearly understand how what the recovery model is, how the recovery model is functioning internally. Make sense, everyone? So first two things you need to remember. What are the two things, sir? Recovery model is the database property, okay, which will decide, or whatever frames are you can, which will decide how long I need to keep the log records in LDF file and what type of backups you can perform on the DB level. DB level. These are the true properties is going to make a decision by the recovery model. Okay, fine. It's fine. So how many types of recovery models are available in SQL? So we are having three: simple, full, bulk log. Simple, full, bulk log. So we need to discuss one by one. So when my database is simple, what will happen? When my database is full, what will happen? When my database in bulk log, what will happen? Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 If you understand this one, you are good at recovery model. So if my database is running simple recovery model, what is happening in the backend? If I'm running my database in full recovery model, what is happening in the backend? What are the things I need to take in care? Okay, if my database is in bulk log recovery model, okay, what are things are happening? What I need to take care? All the stuff are very important, sir. Now, first, let's talk to simple recovery. Sir, earlier before COVID, this is the one of the topmost interview question. Now also it is a one of the topmost interview question, but no one is asking. To test your technical skills, this is the one of the topmost interview questions, sir, basically. Okay, but nowadays no one is asking, but this is very important, sir. Again, very, very important.
Subbu, why they are not asking before code? They normally need to ask this question. After this, means they
By
what
us
is
only,
the
by us only, sir. We made a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah,
okay.
because proxies, lots of proxies. Okay, forget about, sir. We'll discuss later. This is a live session. Okay, yeah. So, for example, sir, for example, your database in simple recovery model, simple recovery model. What will happen backend? Yeah, anyone?
Yeah, after transaction is completed, log will be truncated.
Okay,
So we cannot take the log backups in simple recovery model.
okay. Anyone? Any other?
No point in time recovery.
No point in time recovery. Okay.
I think the performance will be good in
The performance will be good. Okay.
After
Log
committing,
backup not working.
A lag backup won't work. Okay.
after committing the transaction, the log may released.
After the committed, the log may release. Okay.
Committing the
Subbu, what
transaction.
was the question?
What is simple recovery model, sir? That's it.
Okay, okay. So when we use the backup in testing or like QA servers, we use simply so that no need to take backup transaction log backup.
risk of minimum data loss.
Okay, sir. All are good question, good answers, but not right answers. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk to simple recovery model, sir. First, basically, you remember, sir, when we are discussing architecture, whatever the changes you are making, all the changes will come into the data cache in the RAM, correct? And same time, the changes will move to the LDF file to maintain the wall concept. Correct? Yes or no? Everyone forget or remember?
Yes, yes, Subbu.
Yes,
We
Subbu.
discussed a lot, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what, right? Now, when your recovery model is simple, okay, when your recovery model is simple, now what exactly it is doing? Okay, so you know that checkpoint will trigger, right? Checkpoint will trigger in the based on your schedule time, based on need, a checkpoint will trigger internally. Now, now what is happening means, okay, who is going to move the data, sir? Checkpoint only, right? Checkpoint only moving the data from data cache to MDF file, correct? Data cache to MDF file. But
Yes.
but what is happening in simple recovery model means when your database in simple recovery model, whenever checkpoint triggers, it will move the data to the MDF file along with it will go to the LDF file to truncate inactive portion. Inactive portion. Portion. What do you mean by inactive, Subbu? I'm just confusing. So this is your LDF file. Okay, this is your LDF file. Contains two portions. One is active, one is inactive. One is active, one is inactive. Your LDF file contains two portions, two blocks, sir. Majorly two blocks. One is active block, one is inactive block. Okay, what do you mean by active? One is current running transaction, sir. What is active means current running transaction. What is inactive means already the transaction already done and it moved to the MDF file as well. Means what Microsoft is doing means before every changes move to the MDF file, let's make one copy in the LDF file in the form of inactive portion for safe side. For safe side, Microsoft is making one copy means not a copy, sir. Actually, whatever you are performing, it is moving to the LDF file, right? Yes or no? So whatever you are performing, that is going to LDF file, right? Agree, not agree? Come on, sir. Whatever you changing, everything will go to the LDF file, right? Before MDF
Yes,
file.
with the help of
Yes,
wall.
correct.
With help of all, not with help of log writer. With help of log writer,
Yeah.
every changes will move to the LDF file in the form of log records, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, whatever the changes it is moving, those changes also going to the MDF file, right? Whenever checkpoint triggers, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So when it is moved to the MDF file, what will happen? The changes which are available in LDF files are LDF file.
It means past changes are
Past
correct
changes only,
changes.
right? Past
Yeah.
changes, sir. Either it can be past, it can be correct. It is moving to the MDF file. Every changes are moving to the MDF file. Before it moving MDF file, the changes will be already in the log file, right? No? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, sir. Here there is no magic, okay? You can't understand. It's a very simple logic. Whatever the changes you are moving, first it will go to LDF file, then it will go to the MDF file. That's the logic, right? Yes, no?
Yes. Correct.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Subbu.
Now,
Correct.
sir, every changes, whatever you performing, it move to the MDF file. Okay, because that is a data file where actually your data need to go. That is a data file, sir, where actually your data need to go. So once your data is moved to the MDF file, same data is already available in the log file, right? In the form of log records. Agree, not
Yes.
agree?
Agree.
So
Yes.
those log records technically will convert as a inactive portion. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Inactive.
Before moving to the MDF file, it will move first to the LDF file. After
Sir,
that, it
forget
will.
about first it will move, later it will move, all that stuff. Okay?
But
Again,
when it will be decided the inactive portion.
come on, yaar. Forget about when it will, sir. First focus on how the hierarchy is working. We are not a robot where we will read entire textbook or entire thing. Okay.
Okay.
First
Okay, sir.
focus on whatever the data is available in LDF file. Whatever the data is available in LDF file before it commits on MDF file, your changes will make as a inactive portion for safe side in log file. Getting my point? So once it moved data, same changes are available in log file in the form of log records. This will convert into inactive portion. Inactive. So this is what very important, sir, because uh, already data is moved to the MDF file, right, Subbu? Why again Microsoft is making same data, keep it in log file as an inactive portion? Means data protection, sir, because it's very sensitive data. Maybe your other data, your PAN data, your passport data, your insurance, your health insurance, your LIC policies, your bank account, your visa details. These are very sensitive data, right? Agree, not agree? So how many possibility ways we can copy it for safe side? So those many ways Microsoft is going to make a copies in the backend pool. So like that, you need to understand, okay, what Microsoft is doing. Okay, Microsoft once commit the data in MDF file, whatever the same data is available in log file, it is making as a inactive portion. Clear? Not clear?
Clear.
Clear, Subbu.
Yes, no, only less people are telling yes, sir. Try to understand.
So
Sir,
can you repeat one more time, Subbu?
before it move to the MDF file, before after, sir, again, don't get confused.
Okay.
Sir, whatever the changes are going to commit in MDF file, whatever the same changes are available in LDF file, that will
Uh,
make as a inactive.
okay, Subbu.
Clear? Not clear?
Clear, Subbu.
No? Yes? So changes are moving to MDF file. Changes are also moving to LDF file. Whatever the changes are moving to the MDF file, once it is moved, this data is still available in log file. That you need to make it as a converting as a inactive portion. Inactive, sir. Data is already moved to the MDF file. What is then active means current running transactions, sir. Active is simple, sir. Current running transactions. Current running transactions will be available in active. Already moved data will be in the inactive portion. So these two parts are very important when you are discussing about recovery model, because this is working on here only, sir, not in MDF file. Recovery model is not at all working on MDF file. Recovery model is working on log file, basically. Now, what happened, right? In simple recovery model, whenever checkpoint triggers, whenever checkpoint triggers, as usually everyone will think that, okay, whatever the changes happen in the buffer, it will move to the MDF file. Okay, I agree. But checkpoint is doing one more additional step. What is that? Checkpoint is going to the LDF file to truncate the inactive portion. Inactive portion means checkpoint with truncate it is triggering. This is very important keyword. No one will explain, sir. Even your experienced people. Checkpoint with truncate it will trigger whenever your recovery model is in simple. In simple. In simple, what is the checkpoint it will trigger internally? Checkpoint with truncate. So it will having capabilities to go to the log file, truncate the inactive portion so that your log can be reused. Because if log file, sir, what is the behavior of log file? It need to be reused every time. So if you're simply loading, log file will get full, sir. Now how I can reuse my log file means whenever my recovery model is simple, it will truncate whenever checkpoint is triggered, it will truncate and it will clear the inactive portion. Again, it can be free. And this means this portion is free. Now you can use it. You can use it. That portion you can use it. So everyone need to tell checkpoint will, whenever checkpoint is triggered in simple recovery model, it will trigger with truncate option so that it can truncate the inactive portion in log file. No? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, Subbu. Got that
Yes.
point.
It's a very simple, sir. It's a very simple. Okay, it's not a magic to understand. It's a very simple logic. Checkpoint with truncate, it will trigger. That's it. Basically, checkpoint with no truncate, it it need to trigger. But here it is triggering with checkpoint with truncate.
For log file, right?
Yeah, log file only, sir, checkpoint.
Yeah.
It not touching anything. We are focusing on log file, so it is touching only log file. It won't touch anything. So what is happening in log file means, so log file contains two portions. One is active portion, one is inactive portion. What is active portion, sir? Current running transaction. What is inactive portion? Before it move to the MDF file, SQL Server make one copy in the log file. Sir, what before Subbu? What after? Sir, before it moving to the MDF file, the first transaction is going to the LDF file only, right? Naveen, for your question, before it move to the MDF file, it is moving to the LDF file only, right?
Yes,
Every
yes,
transaction.
yes.
Yeah. So what do you mean by inactive portion means the data is already moved to the MDF file.
Yeah. LDF
What is
file.
active means the data which is currently running not yet moved to the MDF file.
Yes.
Very
So,
simple understanding, sir.
yeah, first it will move to the LDF file, then afterwards it commit into the MDF, then it will be inactive in LDF with the truncate operator.
Yeah. That is the one thing, sir, you need to remember. And one more thing. Everyone remember internal checkpoint?
So it's
Internal
database
checkpoint?
level. Yeah, database level checkpoint.
No, it's not a database level, sir. Okay. Indirect checkpoint, that is.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, yeah. I
This
missed
is
that.
internal checkpoint, sir.
Yeah.
When your recovery model is simple, okay, sometimes internal checkpoint also trigger whenever your log file is grown maximum 70%. Greater than means 70 to 80%. If your log file grown more than 70 to 80%, internal checkpoint will automatically trigger and it will also truncate the data. It will also truncate the data in log file. Internal checkpoint will also trigger sometimes. So don't highlight to interviewers, sir. This is just for your understanding purpose. Interview will go shock only if you tell some of the points. This is for your understanding, sir. Regular checkpoint, internal checkpoint, both will triggers, okay, in simple recovery model based on scenarios, based on situations. Make
But
sense?
internal checkpoint also only trigger the inactive portion only, na?
Truncate the inactive, sir. No one will touch, no one having rights to touch the active portion, sir.
Okay.
Okay, then we
Even
are
if
gone.
log is full or not.
Yeah, we are gone if you touch the active portion. Sir, again, I will come back in log file troubleshooting. Okay, no worries at all. Okay, I will discuss lot in log file troubleshooting practically also. No worries.
One thing, Subbu, whether how it will be system decide whether inactive and active portion in the log file.
Whenever you are having a command dbcc log info, when you run this one, there is a VLFs. It contains 2020. I will show you, sir. Full.
Okay.
Okay. So SQL Server knows that which is active portion, which is inactive portion. Okay. So first point, everyone clear? No? Yes?
Yes, Subbu.
So whenever checkpoint triggers in simple recovery model, okay, it will move the data along with it will truncate the inactive portion in log file. This is the first point, sir. This is one of the major drawback in simple recovery model. We should not truncate the inactive portion. Even the data is moved to the MDF file. We need to take the backup, sir. We need to protect the data basically. Okay. So that is one of the major drawback in simple recovery model. What is the major drawback? It will truncate the inactive portion. Okay, that is the one thing. One more is, sir, next. This is the first point. What do you mean by second point means you can't perform log backup whenever your database in simple recovery model. Whenever your database in simple recovery model, we can't perform the log backups. So what is the purpose of log backup, sir? To take the log backup and to truncate the inactive portion. But here, inactive portion is already truncated. Then what is the purpose of taking log backup, sir? No use. That's the reason Microsoft skip this backup. So whenever your database in simple recovery model, you can't perform log backups. What do you mean by log backup? That's what, sir. After when we are starting backup, that time we'll discuss what is the log backup. Okay. As of now, just remember the points. That's what I told you, right? Recovery models, backups, restores. Three are interconnection links. To understand, sir, to understand. Okay, not for working, not for working. To understand, we need to wait for backups. We need to wait for restores. We need to wait for backups. We need to wait for restores. So let's write a point, sir, one by one to understand the people. Okay. Uh, hey, why it is? Okay. Now, sir, what is? Hey, come on here. What is the first thing, sir? Simple recovery model. What is the first point I told?
It truncates the inactive portion in locked record.
Okay. When checkpoint triggers.
Triggers.
When checkpoint triggers, it
Move the data to the
it
MDF file and
will
it truncate the inactive portion of
truncate inactive portion from log file. From log file. I already given the notes, sir. You no need to worry. LDF file. I'm just writing to understand the points. Okay, so that you can, if someone is asking what is the difference between simple and full, simple and bulk logged and full, you can tell easily, sir. Okay, I'm just adding three points, common 3 points. When checkpoint triggers, it will truncate the inactive portion from log file. Okay, fine. Next point, we can't perform log backups, right? Okay, log backups in simple recovery model. Simple recovery model. This is the second point. We can't perform log backups in simple recovery log backups or T log backups, whatever names are you can call it, you can call it. Then what is the third point? So we can't recover data up to the point of failure. So we can't recover the data up to the point of failure. This point I'm going to discuss in the restores. This point I'm going to discuss in the backups. Clear, everyone? Just understand this line, sir. Okay. This anyhow we are going to discuss in the restore concept.
Yes, Subbu.
This we are going to discuss in the backup concept so that you will become strong in all 3 points. So these are the major 3 points you need to remember, sir. When someone is asking what is simple recovery model, in simple recovery model, whenever checkpoint triggers, it will truncate the inactive portion. Okay, in simple recovery model, we can't take the T-log backups and we can't recover the data up to the point of failover. And also point in time restore is not possible. And point in time restore is not possible. Possible. So these 2 points I'm going to discuss in the restore concept. Clear? No? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, Subbu.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Now, so we we can't configure any HA and DR. We can't configure any HA and DR, sir. You can't configure log shipping, you can't configure mirroring, you can't configure always on availability group. Okay, so using simple recovery model. Using simple recovery model, you can't configure log shipping, you can't configure mirroring, you can't configure always on availability group. These are the major 3 high availabilities you can't configure, sir. So mostly we will prefer in the development editions. Mostly we will prefer for in dev edition. Dev environment.
Subbu,
Dev
I saw
environment.
one production database for like simple recovery model for like
You can
2000.
keep whatever you want, sir. You can keep test, you can keep prod, you can keep UAT, wherever you want. That is,
Like,
you need to make the decision, sir.
uh,
Application team to make the decision. No,
yeah, actually,
Microsoft,
that
wait, sir,
server is
wait.
2000.
So hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Microsoft never tell you should not use this in production box. Okay? You should not use in UAT. You should not use in. But as per the best practices, as we are the DBS, we can understand what are the major drawbacks with simple recovery model. We never try to encourage simple recovery model in production box because we wanted to protect our data. So some application team, they're happy to keep the simple recovery model. Okay, even in production also. But this is the best practice, sir, I'm telling. Can I use simple recovery model in production? Aram says, sir, you can use. No one will stop. Okay, no one will stop if you're switching your recovery model to simple in production box.
Yes, Subbu, you are right. But that database is created in 2000 year with 2000 server. So they are continuing with the same recovery model and the same server.
Maybe they are not that knowledgeable persons.
So
Maybe
they are not.
previous DBS who before you DBS also non knowledgeable persons.
So in last year we have migrated to the like 2019 server. Then we changed that into the full recovery model.
Sir,
Around
never,
23.
yeah, never encourage production servers in simple recovery model, sir. It's not a best practice because we can't take log backups. Means we can't rely on the data which is available in MDF file. Log backups are very sensible, sir, very important for us. We'll discuss, sir, all these points. Okay.
Okay,
Wait
okay, sir.
for wait for RTO, RPO, all the stuff need to complete. Sir, today onwards we are starting the base. Okay. So you can't become strong in day one, sir. Let's make one by one. You will become strong. Okay. But sir, again, my understanding, as per my knowledge, my experience, you should not encourage any production, any test servers, means UAT or test servers should be in simple recovery model. Okay, that's not at all best practice, sir, because we need to protect our data. How you are protecting data, sir? Anyhow, data is already moved to the MDF file, right? Okay, yeah, I will discuss
Subbu,
that point in the recovery phase.
Subbu,
Yeah,
third point you will discuss later, right?
no, sir, you need to explain. Yes, sir, definitely. All the points I will discuss. Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
Third,
Because this is not right time I can explain what is recovered data up to the point of failure, point in time restore. This is not right time, right? Wherever right time, I will discuss that there, sir. Okay. So that you will become strong in restores, recovery phase, point in time restores, piecemeal restores, all the stuff. We'll discuss a lot, sir. No worries.
Subbu
Bring,
garu,
yeah, yes, ma'am.
I have a doubt actually. ఇక్కడ లాగ్ ట్రంకేషన్ ఆటోమేటిక్ గా జరుగుతుంది కదా.
Yes, ma'am.
ఆల్రెడీ హెచ్ఏఆర్ సెటప్ జరిగిన ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ లో ఇప్పుడు నేను ఆర్కైవల్ అలాంగ్ విత్ డెలిషన్ చేసేటప్పుడు మై లాగ్ ఫైల్ సైజ్ విల్ బి ఇంక్రీజ్డ్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ, రైట్? సో ఫర్ దాట్ we are doing log shrinking by seeing the size of the log file. అప్పుడు నేను సింపుల్ రికవరీలోకి మారొచ్చా?
No, ma'am, it will break your high availability. No, what she is asking, the people who can't understand Telugu, okay, whenever she's going to do some purging, all the stuff, the log will grow because you are doing massive purging, right? The log will grow that time. Can I switch to simple recovery model for a while? Ma'am, if any high availability configure on the database, you should not switch it to simple recovery model because it will break your high availability. Okay, it will break your high availability. So in case it's a normal database, for time being, you don't want to grow your log file, you are going to perform certain activities. And if your application team is accepted, okay, you need to take the approval, ma'am. It's a production server. Okay. It's a production server. You need to take approval because simple recovery model is a little bit dangerous. We'll discuss one by one. Okay. Uh, everyone will tell, means even for experienced people also, if I'm asking a question, log file is getting full, how you'll troubleshoot? I can switch it to simple recovery model. I will,
Yes,
my
Subbu.
mind will block basically. Why you will switch it to a simple recovery model? Who told you to switch to simple recovery model? Who granted you permission to switch to simple recovery model in the production server? Then I will reject the profile straight away, even you are a genuine people.
Subbu, one of the my senior DB also suggested me. So one of the always on availability database is going, log file is full. So he suggested me like remove the database from the always on, try to change the full to simple.
Okay.
Then
Ask him
after
whether you are a DB or not.
decreasing the log
Sir,
file,
you
then
need to
you can.
trouble, yeah, you need to troubleshoot what happening, why you will drop the database into always on availability group, change the recovery model, sir. Oh my God, it's a
He
lengthy
suggested me
process.
like that.
That's what
So
he is also
then
DBA. He's a pure DBA, sir.
is DBI with 8 years of experience.
Yeah, I know.
I have only 2 years of experience. Then if I suggest something, he will say, I have more experience than you. You know more knowledge. He will discuss like that. So then we will
No,
follow.
don't give any suggestions when you are having less experience. Okay. Okay, sir. Ma'am, you understand? So better, ma'am. If it's a standard basic database, yeah, ma'am, you can take approval, you can switch, but that is also we won't recommend because log is very important, ma'am. Log is very important. Okay. Why Subbu that important? We'll see, ma'am. Okay. In the recovery
If
phase,
we
we'll discuss a lot.
if we take the downtime, then can we exercise that?
Yeah, ma'am. If application team is accepting, you can delete the database also, no problem for you. Basically, you can do whatever you want. So take the downtime, ma'am. In case if they're happy, yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Small and switched out. So if we
Yes.
try to take log backup in simple recovery model, will it throw error or
No, you can't take firstly. When you are using graphical user interface, when command prompt, it throw errors, sir. I never tried. What error
yeah,
it will throw, you can try. Okay.
suddenly this doubt came now?
No problems. Okay. So these are very, very important. Again, sir, we will discuss everything. All the points we'll discuss. Mostly we will prefer in dev environment, sir. That's what Subbu is telling. You can trust to Subbu, sir. Okay. Can I change in production? Yes, sir. You can change for certain scenarios. Okay. All this we'll discuss in the log file troubleshooting, sir. We are going to discuss almost 2 to 3 hours only log file troubleshooting. Okay. Now tell me how important that log file is. We will discuss only uh, half an hour or 1 hour to discuss about data file. Okay. Now, full recovery model. Full, sir. This is the default recovery model. Whenever you create any database, by default, your database will be in the full recovery model because by default, your model is running with the full recovery model. Okay. Your model database is running with the full recovery model. That's the reason whatever the database you are going to create, all the database is inheriting from the model database, right? That's the one of the thing. Your database will be full recovery model. If you by mistakenly if you change the model database to simple, then we are gone. Okay, please be careful. You should not touch the recovery model for model database as well. If you're changing model database, whatever the future user creating databases will be all in simple recovery model. Okay, please be careful. You should not touch the model database recovery model as well. Okay, now when by default, it's a default recovery model and most preferable recovery model, sir. Full recovery model. Okay. So same things are here. I'm just repeating. Okay. Copy paste so that you can understand easily. When checkpoint triggers, okay, it won't truncates the inactive portion. It won't truncates. When checkpoint triggers, it won't truncates inactive portion. Triggers, it won't truncate inactive portion from log file. That's it, sir. Very simple. When checkpoint triggers, it won't truncate the inactive portion. It won't truncate the inactive portion, sir. To truncate inactive portion, okay, portion, we need to configure log backups without miss, without miss. This is Very, very important, sir. Okay, this is very, very important. So in full recovery model, it won't truncate the inactive portion from log file. Okay, to truncate the inactive portion, we need to configure log backups without miss. If you are not configuring log backups, your log file will get full and you will get error message called 9002. Okay, so on so database log file got full. Then you need to go and troubleshoot. We can't, right? We can't, sorry. We can't recover the data up to the point of failure and point in time restore is not possible. Here, sorry. Okay, here we can recover the data. We can recover the data up to the point of failover and point in time restore is possible.
Yeah, so
Very
the
simple.
complete reverse to the simple recovery model, full recovery.
Opposite, sir. That's it. Opposite. Apart from nothing else here. Very strange thing you need to. Very simple understanding, sir. These are. Okay. When you write these points, like it's very simple. In simple recovery model, whenever checkpoint triggers, it will trigger with truncate option. Okay, triggers and truncate the inactive portion. Here you can't take log backups. We can't recover the data up to the point of failover. Point in time restore is possible. Quite opposite. When checkpoint triggers, it won't truncate the inactive portion. Okay. To truncate the inactive portion. Okay, to truncate the inactive portion, we need to configure the log backups. We can recover the data up to the point of failover and point in time restore is also possible. Is also possible. That's it, sir. And we can configure all high availabilities. We can configure all HA and DR like lock shipping, mirroring, AG, always on availability group. And mostly we'll prefer production server. Mostly we will prefer prod test servers environment. ENV, sorry.
Subbu, one small doubt, Subbu.
Yes, sir.
Subbu, checkpoint will trigger on data cache and as well as in log file also too. Subbu, both it will trigger
In simple recovery model, sir. In simple
in both
recovery model, it will go to the log file as well.
data cache also.
Yeah.
Subbu, then the checkpoint triggers means it will cut paste to data file or only copy paste it will do.
Copy, sir.
That,
Never cut paste. Checkpoint never cut paste. Copy paste only. Copy paste.
okay, Subbu, thank you.
Yeah. Sir, already your log file contains data, sir. Same data it is moving as an inactive portion before it moved to the MDF file.
Yes, Subbu, got it, Subbu.
Sir,
No.
some
Yeah.
things in HADR, some people will add a replication as well, but you're not adding.
Sorry. Replication.
Yeah, replication.
Replication is not a high availability technique, sir. Except if you want to add, I can add, sir. Replication. If you want, I can add replication. Okay. P2P
So
topology.
my question is replication is HADR or only it is a DR?
It's a feature, sir. That's it.
But
But
people are not accepting it. Is
peer-to-peer,
saying
you can call it as a high availability.
okay.
Peer-to-peer, you can call it as a high availability.
Transactional replication?
No, it's a normal. It's a replication. Is a replication is a feature, sir. That's it. But peer-to-peer, you can technically call it as a high availability.
Yeah.
It's not like our traditional high availability, sir. So I never tell that's the reason I will skip the replication.
Okay. Some interview they rejected because I said that it is not a HADR future. It is a kind of a sync of data.
He don't know about SQL, sorry, whoever rejected.
Yeah, finally, he said that it is also one of the HADR solution.
How you can ask how?
That's why I kept it debated in interview. So he rejected me.
No problem. Yeah, fine. Okay, reject. That stupid guys, we can't go and work, right? That stupid minds. Okay, replication, how you can tell the high availability, sir? Will you replicating entire database?
No,
I
we are
can
syncing
replicate
only data.
single article also, right?
Yeah.
Then is it replication? If publisher goes down, subscriber will coming online.
No.
Then
Only syncing the data from
that's
publisher
it,
to
sir. It's for
subscriber.
best for reporting purpose,
Yeah.
balancing the load purpose.
Scalability.
Nice guys who are asking interviews. No,
Bit confused.
I
Bit
also
confused.
face, sir. No worries. I also, yeah, too
So
many.
on the time onwards, a bit confused whether it comes to HADR or whether it's come out of HADR like that.
No, P2P replication, you can call it as a HADR,
Okay.
because you should not call it as a traditionally something different, sir. We'll see later.
Okay, so
Yeah. Finally, bulk logged. These two are very simple to understanding, precisely, but bulk logged is a little bit tough to understand. Tough to understand. Very important. Very, very important. This is what, if I am taking interview, this is what I will expect from you people
yeah,
while you
BCM
are
page will
explaining
come
bulk
here.
log. Yeah. So what is bulk log recovery model, sir? Before I explain, I want to test your technical skills.
So
Sir,
whenever we
people who not watch my session only answers are the people who already watch. You can ignore.
okay, so when we perform a bulk operation, we will switch into the bulk logged recovery model. So at that time, log file will capture only minimal logs only. So those details will present in the BCM page.
Okay.
Yeah, only I know this information.
No
That's it.
problem, sir.
Naveen, you have watched the previous recording. It
No,
shows
no, no, no,
that.
no, 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 no.
Hey,
Yes,
no, no, no,
I
no, no.
all.
Hey, just. Okay, just don't. Uh,
No, no, no. I didn't watch these sessions because right
I,
now,
sir, leave it.
yeah.
Hey, no one, sir. Okay, we are one team. Okay, no one. Let it be. No problem. Okay, yeah, someone, anyone. No, still I am not. I'm not happy with the answer. Okay, still. Okay, we want to discuss a lot. That's what we are going to discuss. I want to just get the how what knowledge you are having on bulk log, what we are going to discuss, how you'll become strong in bulk log, sir. Yeah,
Yes,
Sir,
bulk
I'm not sure
logged
if this
recovery model will act as a
internal.
full recovery model. Like when the transaction flow is very less, when the transaction, when bulk transactions are happening, it will act like it will log the transaction minimally. So whenever the transactions are less, then it will we can take the backup. Then it will act as a full recovery model. When transactions are bulk, it will log minimally. So at that time, we can't take the log backup. Log file will be truncated when bulk transactions are happening.
so you are fantastic, but you are absolutely wrong.
Yeah,
Okay,
and one more thing,
Yeah,
Subbu,
thank you.
point in time recovery
yeah,
is
thanks
not
for
possible in point in
sorry.
time recovery is not possible in bulk log record.
Okay, yeah. Any other? Gautam, you are saying something. Sorry.
Sir, I'm not sure, but I think
No problem,
not.
sir. Sir, here I am not taking any amount from you, or I am not rejecting your profile. Okay, from this batch. Okay, I am just wanted to test your where you are standing on bulk log recovery model.
I think the first lesson and only the last lesson, something related to that will be saved in the log record
Okay, sir. No problem. Yeah.
of the
Now,
transaction.
good, sir. Everyone, thanks. Yeah. Vinal, you were saying something?
So, I suppose in
Yeah.
bulk recovery model, it acts like a full recovery model when we perform any bulk operations locked minimally, like first and last transaction. I know that.
Good, sir. Yeah. Now, any others? Good attempt. Everyone is good attempt. Okay. Because this is very important and very tricky to understand. No, sir. Okay. Basically, we never encourage to switch to bulk log recovery model. We never, as per the best practice, we never encourage to switch to bulk log recovery model. Always we love to keep the recovery model in full. Why, Subbu? All that we are going to discuss, sir. Now, First, you need to understand when we will get a chance to switch to bulk log recovery model, correct? Sir, you don't know anything what application team is doing. So application team will come back to and saying that, hey, I am performing some business load, okay, and my business load is taking lot of time. Can you help us to improve my business load into the database? Now, blind spot, can you tell, hey, you how many records? You need to get some information from application team. Hey, okay, yeah, we are happy to help you in this situation. We want some inputs from you so that it will help us lot to investigate on further. Okay. Now you may ask, so what operation you are doing? Inserts, update, deletes, loading, what you are doing basically, and how much load that is. So 1 billion records, 10 billion records, 20 billion records, 30 billion records you are loading. What you are loading? Okay. How often you will load the data? Okay. Is there any time frame you are loading the data? Okay. Earlier you run in any past, you run in this load and you face same issue, or this is the first time you are running and you are facing the issue. So you need to get some inputs from the customer before blindly suggesting change to bulk log recovery model. Again, I'm saying, sir, we should not encourage to change to bulk log recovery model, even that is a bulk operations. That is not at all best practice. Okay, how danger the bulk log I can say, sir. Okay, so we never encourage basically. So you will get some inputs and you will try to troubleshoot, sir. Directly you never tell that I will change to bulk log recovery model so that your performance will improve. Okay, so we never get a chance mostly to change to bulk log recovery model, but as part of your understanding, okay, as part of your understanding, if you wanted to improve the performance of bulk operations, if you wanted to improve the performance of bulk operations like okay, BCP, select into, okay, select into, okay, um, insert into, insert into, okay, and SSIS packages means DTX DTXS packages. So if you wanted to improve this kind of operations, okay, if you wanted to improve this kind of operations, we'll suggest to go for bulk log recovery model. But will go for production servers? Never. Never, sir. You should not never encourage the bulk log recovery model, because what are the advantages? Most drawback is also there. You should not encourage the bulk log recovery model. So whenever application team is performing BCP, select into, insert into, DTS packages, SS packages, and they wanted to improve the performance, we'll switch to bulk log recovery model. That is what we'll tell to interviewer. But we never change in real world. Sir, reality, no. But explanation, yes, you can tell, no worries. Okay, when you are explaining to the interviewer, yes. But in reality, we should not encourage. We should not encourage to bulk log recovery model. Please keep it in mind. Now, okay, Subbu, to improve the performance of bulk operations, we are switching to bulk log recovery model. What kind of operations, Subbu? BCP, select into, insert into, update, delete, all are bulk of how much load you are doing, sir. Okay, 1 billion records, 10 billion records. So SQL Server is having some commands, and your recovery model is bulk logged, and you are performing this kind of commands. SQL Server automatically will assume you are performing bulk operations. You no need to go and tell to explicitly to SQL Server you are performing bulk operations, sir. When your recovery model is bulk logged and you are performing certain syntax, certain commands, then SQL Server can judge it himself you are performing bulk operations. Let's treat in a different way. Make sense? No? Yes?
Yes.
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 Yes. No, sir. Okay, Subbu, I am fine. As you told that you should not, we should not encourage, including me, sir, we should not encourage bulk log recovery model. Okay, fine. Okay, what will happen if my my recovery model is bulk logged I am performing any one of this statement, what will happen internally? First, let me answer. Can you answer it? This is what very important, sir. Now, basically, again, sir, I'm backing to the LDF file. This is your LDF file. Okay, sir, I am nowhere discussing about data file, sir. My focus is on LDF file only. Okay, so whenever you are performing insert, sir, for example, you are inserting insert into EMP. Okay, one Amala 10,000, two. Okay, Gautami 15,000, three Gautam 25,000, four. Okay, Amit 30,000. So, for example, you are inserting the data. Especially if you go to the log file, sir, every record log file will generate the LSN number, sir. LSN number. For every record, SQL Server will generate the LSN number in log file. In log file means whenever it is writing the data into the log file in the form of log record, for every log record, SQL Server will generate the LSN number. That is the hierarchy for simple. That is the hierarchy for full. That is also hierarchy for bulk logged. Same. It's same, sir. Sir, don't get confused here. Whenever it is writing data into the log file, every record, SQL Server will generate one LSN number. That is the standard format, even for bulk logged also. Even for bulk logged also, it's a common. It's a common. Okay, please don't mislead here. This is very important. Every record, whatever going to the LDF file, will having LSN number. LSN number, log sequence number. Now, now, sir. Now, when your recovery model is bulk logged and you are performing bulk operations, now this hierarchy will little bit change. So, for example, you are performing one 1 million records. 1 million records. Okay, 1 million records. Now, this whole operation, it will treat as a one transaction. One transaction. When, sir, when your recovery model is bulk logged and you are using any one of these statements, then SQL Server will imagine you are performing a bulk load, and treat this as a one transaction. Internally, it will treat as a one transaction. What it will do, it will create one start LSN and it will make one end LSN. End LSN internally. It will make one end LSN internally. So this is completely 1 million records into one transaction. It won't generate the LSN number, sir. For you, as usually, what should happen? 1 million LSN numbers need to be generated, right? Correct? But how
Yes,
many
Subbu,
LSN
in
number
full
it is
recovery.
generating? Start LSN, end LSN. Only that one LSN is generating, sir. For entire 1 million records, one LSN is generating in the log file. So log file don't know how many records you are performing. Will log file knows this information? You are performing 1 billion records?
No,
Doesn't know. So that's the reason we are calling as a log is minimally logging. Minimally logging. Minimally logging. Sir, this is the important keyword. Whenever your recovery mode is a bulk logged, your log will be minimally logged. What do you mean by minimally log? Means your log file is not generating every record one LSN number. No, it's not generating, sir. Okay, that's the reason we are calling it a minimally log. Then where that information is holding Subbu means you remember, sir, when we are discussing pages, there is a BCM page. BCM page, everyone remember? No? Yes? Are there online people?
yes,
BCM
Subbu.
page,
Yes, Subbu,
bulk
please.
copy map. Okay, bulk change map, bulk copy map, whatever you name, sir. A bulk change map, sorry, not copy. Bulk change map. Okay, so whatever the extents affected by this 1 million records, whatever the extents affected by this 1 million records will be captured in the BCM page. So your log file don't know how many records you are performing, but your BCM page note that how many changes you are performing, sir. Because whatever the extents means whatever the pages affected by this 1 million records, all the extents means that is a pages only, right, sir? That pages information will be logged in the BCM page. BCM page. BCM page. Here, when you take the log backup in bulk log recovery model and you perform bulk operations, okay, that time it contains the log records, it contains the data. First time your log file will capture the data. Basically, your log file, sorry, come on here. First time your log backup will capture the data. Actually, your log backup never capture the data, sir. Your log backup captures only log records every time. But when your recovery model is bulk logged and you perform bulk operations, that time when you take the log backup, you should take the log backup, sir. Not you should not miss. You should take the log backup. That is a mandatory. When you take the log backup, that time your log file will contains the log records along with the data, along with the data. This is very important point, sir.
Subbu, can you repeat one more time?
Sir, first point, everyone understand what is minimally logged?
Yes.
Basically, every record SQL Server need to generate a LSN number. But in terms of bulk log recovery model, when you are performing bulk operations, it is not making, okay, every record one LSN number. It is minimally logging in log file. And same way, whatever the extents which are affected by bulk operations will be logged in BCM page. Okay. When you take the log backup, it will take the log records along with it will take the data. Data also it will do. So that in bulk log recovery model, if you are taking log backup, your log backup size will be huge. Huge, sir, because it contains log records, it contains the data as well. Clear? Not clear?
Clear, Subbu. In log backup, it contains the records and data.
That's it. Yeah. Questions?
And
So it will not
we are
support for point in time recovery, right, Subbu?
So forget about again, sir. Don't clumps, okay? We'll go step by step. Step by step, okay? First 2 points clear. What
yeah,
is
yes,
minimally logged?
mhm. It
Yes,
will
Subbu.
generate log and data both in log record table. But we are saying it minimally log because it is saving in BCP page and only one LSN number is generated.
Yeah.
Means taking it as a one transaction.
Yes.
Okay.
So these 2 points are very, very important, sir. What do you mean by minimally logged means? As usually in a traditional way, every record SQL Server need to generate the LSN number. But when you go for bulk log recovery model, it is not generating. So it is minimally logging. Okay. And whatever the eh, pages which are affected, like whatever the extents which are affected by this bulk operations will be logged in the BCM page. Whenever you are taking log backup, it will capture both log records along with the data. My log file backup size will be huge. Okay.
We need to use BCP in a syntax while doing this, or it's by default.
You are not using any command, sir. Please,
Okay. Okay.
developers. Okay. If you are interested, everyone, if you are interested, you can do play whatever you want, sir. Okay. Developers, you are not touching BCP, you are not touching select into, you are not touching anything, sir. When developers are coming and they want to do, they are okay with the bulk log recovery model, you will switch. What is the dangerous we not yet discussed, sir? What is dangerous we not yet discussed? Okay. We'll discuss in a while. Now, okay, Subbu, fine. You are saying that bulk log recovery model is a little bit dangerous. Then, then how I can suggest? Okay. What is the dangerous, Subbu? First, what is the dangerous? For example, sir, so to insert one record, how much time it will take? Seconds, milliseconds, correct? Milliseconds, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? To insert 1 million records, it may take little time, little while, correct? I can't say that 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Simply, it may take a while. So, for example, you started at 9:30 a.m. Okay, it's keep on running. By God's grace, by your unlucky, at 9:45, okay, server went down, database went down, SQL went down. What will happen to this transaction? Whatever you not sir, 10:45. Whatever you done for 1 hour 15 minutes gone. Correct? Agree not agree? Because log file is not having data, sir. Log file is having minimally. Log file don't know what you performing. Correct? Sir, try to understand. You started at 9:30. Okay, and at 10:45 your database got crashed. Your SQL went down. Your server went down. Server got rebooted. Something happened, sir. What will happen this transaction? Gone. It's gone, right? Because it's log file is not having data, sir, fully. Log file is having minimally. Log file knows that you started one transaction, but log file don't know what you are performing, how much load you are performing. Then you are gone. So that is the most dangerous. Potentially, maybe data loss. So that they need to agree. So you need to tell them. So when we are switching bulk log recovery model, if something happened in the middle of your transaction, it will roll back completely. Whatever you performed, everything is gone. No use. Again, you need to do from scratch only. If you are agree, I can switch to bulk log recovery model. If you're okay for that one, I can switch to bulk log recovery model, sir. You can perform whatever you want. But if something happened, again you need to do from scratch only because log file is not having data. Log file is having minimally data. That is one of the major reason we won't switch to bulk log recovery model. Let it be full only. Let it be full. We wanted to protect the data. We wanted to save the time. Let it be full, sir. No problem. You can perform. You can perform how many transactions you can perform, but you can encourage them instead of performing 1 billion records at one shot. Can you go for batch wise? First 50 lakhs, next 50 lakhs. Can you insert the batch wise? Write the code for batch wise to avoid the performance. That's a debate ask only, sir. Uh, how you are getting the inputs from the customer, how you are answering to the customer, these are very important. Uh, can I do all this stuff? No. But again, in overall my journey, I never switched to bulk log recovery model, sir. No one, even I ask more than my experience, they never switch to bulk log recovery model. Because if nothing happened, no problem, sir. We are super good, we are safe. If something happened, then we are gone. But they need to accept. If they are accepting, you can switch to bulk log recovery model. Okay, not okay?
So but then difference between bulk log and simple, only the
Sir, wait,
transaction
sir, wait.
it's
So
not
first try to
truncating.
understand bulk log, sir. We'll go for compare. I will write the points.
Sure, sure.
Okay. First understand, everyone understand minimally logged? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Yeah.
Subbu, just one question, please. Here,
Yeah.
transaction started at 9:36. You said 10:45, right? So
Yeah.
if something server is down, it will roll back and the transaction will disappear. Then we
Yes.
need to
Start from beginning.
start from beginning, but there is no data loss, right?
No data
Like,
loss, sir. Nothing. No.
okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
And one more thing, sir. Sir, bulk logged and full are both are same only. Bulk logged, full, both are same. Exactly same. When until you are performing bulk operations. Until you are performing bulk operations, your bulk log recovery model, full or both are same only. Not simple, sir. Forget about simple. Your full and your bulk log both are same, Exactly same. Whenever checkpoint triggers, it won't truncate the inactive portion. To truncate the inactive portion, you need to take the log backup. Okay, we can recover the data up to the point of failover. Point in time restore is also possible. Your full and bulk logged almost the same, 98% same. Only when you are performing bulk operations, the change will start. The change will start. What is the change means? I told you, right? Log will be minimally, okay? Log will be minimally, and point in time restore is also may or may not possible. May or may not possible. May or may not possible. We can recover the data up to the point of payload may or may not. May or may not. So may or may not will comes when you are performing bulk operations. When you are performing bulk operations, may or may not. Because, sir, to understand this one, okay, up to this, everyone clear? No? Yes?
Yes.
A little bit lengthy, sir. Try to understand bulk log recovery model. Okay, let's write some points to understand to improve the performance of bulk operations. Okay, we will switch to bulk log recovery model. Switch to bulk logged. Okay, recovery model. Okay, fine. Bulk log recovery model. Okay, as it is same, sir. Okay, once operation completes, please please switch to full recovery model. Full recovery model and take log backup. Safety. Okay, when we'll take log backup, I will mention. Okay, this is the point you need to remember, sir. To improve the performance of bulk operation, we'll switch to bulk log recovery model. Once the operation completes, please switch to full recovery model immediately. That is very important. That is very, very important, sir. Okay, now this we discuss. So you already know whenever checkpoint triggers, it won't truncate the inactive portion. Even in bulk log recovery model, to truncate the inactive portion, you need to configure the log backups. Up to this same, sir. There is no change. Okay. And what is the dangerous with the bulk log recovery model? In the middle, something happened, entire transaction gone on. Again, you need to start from the beginning. If they are okay with that one, you can switch to bulk log recovery model. You can switch to bulk log recovery model. Now, one more thing you need to understand is point in time restore is possible or not possible. So here, point in time restore is may or may not, sir. May or may not possible. May not possible. Sometimes it will may, sometimes may not. What do you mean when, sir? Sir, again, I told you, right? Bulk log recovery model, full recovery model, both are same. Both are same. Both are same, sir. Until unless you perform bulk operations. So when you are performing bulk operation, that time only point in time restore is not possible. Would you, sir, practically I will show you point in time restore when we are discussing restore concepts. Okay. What do you mean by point in time restore, Subbu? First, to understand here, simple word. I can't say everything now. I will show you practically so that you can more clear, sir. Okay. Point in time restore. What do you mean by that, sir? For example, basically, sir, uh, this is your database. Okay. At 9:30 a.m. Okay, 9:30 a.m. sharp 9:30 a.m. You have inserted some junk data into the database. Junk data means some duplicate data, some unwanted data, or you deleted something by mistakenly you wanted to delete some records, but by mistakenly you deleted something. By mistakenly you want to delete some object, by mistakenly you deleted some object. Okay, you done something, sir. You done something. And that time, your application team will come to you and asking that, hey, Subbu, can you please help me? Okay. By mistakenly I done something on the database. Okay. Can you help me? Can you recover my data? Can you recover my table? Can you recover my object? So something they are helping to you. Yeah, yes, we can. But you need the backups. Without backups, you can't perform point in time restore, sir. You need backup. So first you will verify whether backups are available or not. Okay. If backup is available, what I can do, right? So I will ask, any time frame you performed. So he's telling sharp 9:30:05 I perform some delete, some insert, some update, some some truncate. Okay. Something I performed. So now what I can do, I'm having backup at 9:30. Okay, I'm having backup at 9:45. I'm having backup at 10 o'clock because every 15 minutes I'm taking backup, sir. Okay, so I can go at 9:45 backup and I can stop when I'm restoring 9:30:04. Okay, when I'm restoring, I don't want to restore complete from 9:30 to 9:45 data. I wanted to restore at specific time. I want data only up to that time. I don't want later changes. Sir. So in this scenario, this operation you should call it as a point in time restore, sir. So I am can perform point in time restore in traditional way, but not in bulk log operation because your transaction started at 9:30. It ended at 10:45. For example, this is completely one transaction, right? Agree, not agree? Sir, it won't stop you. It won't stop you. When you are restoring, it won't stop you. But something gone because it is completely one transaction, sir. It started at 9:30, bulk operation. Bulk operation started at 9:30, ended at 10:45. This is completely one transaction. Can I break the transaction? Can I break the transaction? Come on, sir, everyone. Again, I will come back point in time
No,
restore
no,
with reality.
no,
Okay?
Subbu.
Practical. I will show you practical. You can also do practical, sir. Okay? Can I break the transaction? No?
No.
Yes? No,
No,
right?
Subbu.
Because it will violate the asset properties. Every transaction need to be fully committed, fully roll back. Atomicity, sir. So it is breaking asset properties. So that's the reason we are telling point in time restore may not possible when your recovery model is bulk logged and you perform bulk operation. Only this time frame. I can perform point in time restore after 10:45. I can perform point in time restore before 9:30. Yes, sir. Even in bulk log recovery model. So it may possible, it may not possible. When may not possible means when you perform bulk operation, only that time frame you should not go for point in time restore because it is violating the asset properties. Clear? No? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Sir.
Yeah, Subbu.
Again, sir, it's just for your understanding. You never get a chance to do all that research in real world. Okay, that's what we never switch to bulk log recovery model in real world, sir. It's a dangerous option. There are lots of challenges we'll face. So that's the reason we never let it be run in full. We can troubleshoot. As a DB, you need to troubleshoot, sir. Blindly, you should not suggest the bulk log recovery model, no. Because there are lots of flaws are there. Point in time restore may not possible. Data will go on if suddenly something happened in the middle. Again, you need to do from scratch. If you are going for interview with the face to face, ask a pen, try everything whatever I'm doing, definitely will get the job. 5 to 6 people get the job by explaining only this, sir.
Subbu garu, I have a doubt.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Well, actually, HA, if we have the HA, in the bulk logged
No, ma'am.
perform,
Forget about HA, ma'am. I will add it. I will add that point in bulk log. Okay. Okay. As of now, everyone clear up to here, ma'am. Everyone.
yes, but I have this doubt.
No, ma'am. It will break your high availability except log shipping. Except log shipping, bulk log recovery model not compatible in mirroring, not compatible in AG, not compatible. So it will break.
So if I want to recover my data, I have to go to BCM page or what?
Recover.
While doing
Yeah,
this
that's
bulk
what.
log
That's what.
operation.
That's what. If suddenly something happened, then gone. You can't recover because LDF file is the recovery phase, ma'am. You don't have LDF information, then how you can recover with BCM phase? No, no.
Since it has the data, we can't use that.
But you need information, right, ma'am? Information itself is not there. Suddenly server got restart, server got shut down. Where you will find the information? That's what minimally, right? That's the dangerous option.
Since
You
HA is not supporting, we don't have any other
no no
source.
no no no, ma'am. Don't include HA here. Okay, HA is different. HA. What is your question first?
My
Sorry.
point is like the primary server where the PCM operation is going on. If
Which
it is
which
shut
which
down,
HA, ma'am? Which HA, ma'am?
take it as AG.
No, it won't compatible. Bulk log
Acha.
recovery model is not compatible in AZ. Bulk log recovery model is not compatible in mirroring. Bulk log recovery model is only compatible in log shipping, ma'am. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's compatible only in log shipping, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, fine. Recently, yesterday itself, I have come across one scenario, which is
Yeah.
not my project, but they have lost 300 GB data. So the project is primarily very India-wise project. So I'm assuming that these such type of bulk logged operations, maybe they performed. That's
That's
why
what,
I
ma'am.
want.
If you are in full recovery model, no problem. You can capture because log file knows the information. But in bulk log, you don't know because log file is minimally logged. It's a dangerous. That's what. Now, in reality, you understand, ma'am.
Yeah.
So bulk log is a little bit dangerous. Sir, nature can do anything. We can't predict, right? If suddenly suddenly server went down, then we are gone. Whatever you performed almost 3 hours, is gone. Everything is gone because log file don't have the much information. So that's the reason we never encourage the bulk log recovery model. We never encourage the bulk log recovery. Let it be in full only. Simply when you are answering, you will answer, sir, but you never encourage in reality. Sorry, sorry, sir. You were asking something? No?
Sorry, Subbu. Actually, this can we suggest the same in OLAP databases, this kind of a bulk recovery model? No,
Yes, sir.
right?
There also it's a dangerous, sir. It's a dangerous. Why? No. If they wanted to load, they can go for batch wise, sir. We'll try to encourage them go for batch wise. We need to educate
Yeah.
them because application team are sometimes very stupid fellows.
Is there any performance improvement if you are using instead of bulk, kind of full recovery model and
Definitely,
no?
it's improved, right? Every record it need to generate one LSN number, right? Okay. For example, every record it need to generate one LSN number. To insert one record with LSN number, everything in the log file. For example, it is taking 2 milliseconds. Okay.
Okay.
For every record to generate the LSN number to insert into the LDF file, it is taking 2 milliseconds. Then for 1 billion records, how much time it will take, sir? Imagine. So, but when you go for bulk log recovery model, it no need to generate the LSN number, right? Simply it will log the base information. That's it. That is how the performance will improve. But there are
Yeah,
lots
there
of drawbacks are there.
They're doing the batch wise only, actually, what they're doing. But the operations they are taking, it's much huge this one
Yeah,
and
that's
the
what, sir. That time we need to verify uh, log file, making any harm, disk, sir. Performance is a n number of factors. Again, I can't say because you are a Oracle, you know how to troubleshoot. Someone at SQL, how they know how to troubleshoot. So, for example,
Yes, sir.
if you purchase second-hand car, okay, today you face some issue. You went to the mechanic, you fixed. Day after tomorrow, again you will get one issue. Again you will go to the mechanic, you will fix. Like same, sir. Performance is lifelong. Coming, fixing. But how you are fixing, that is very important. There are lots of factors, are not only simple with full and bulk logged. I can't say no.
Current, Currently, they are running in the full recovery model only.
Everyone will run
Okay,
the
so
full only, sir, maximum.
yeah, recovery.
99.9% will make full only.
Yeah, so what's happening is every day with at least 5 million records they are inserting into the this one OLAP databases and it's having the size around 25 TB. So what is happening means the backup time is also increasing and likewise the performance also degrading somewhat. So is
So,
there any
yeah, I can tell you, sir.
yeah,
For example, you are having a database, DB1, with 10 terabytes. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I'm having 10 tables. Table 1, table 2, table 3, table 4, table 5, table 6, table 7, table 8, table 9. 10 tables are, for example, table 10. 10 tables are available. Out of these 10 tables, these are the most powerful tables where I will use more frequently. Remaining tables are rarely, and this table size is 1 TB, 1 TB, 1 TB, okay, 500 GB, 500 GB, 500 GB, 500 GB. For example, sir, my total database size is 15 terabytes. I am not using this table that much frequently, and this is the more production database. Why I need to keep these tables in this database? Can I go for another database? Being you are not using more frequently, why unnecessarily I need to keep this here?
You means moving into some kind of a history database
Yeah,
moving to move.
yes. And
That
also, for
partition.
example, this table size is 5 terabytes. Okay.
That, that they are doing, and we have a this one history two
Yeah,
history databases. That
that's
is
what,
around
sir. That's what only we'll do. Okay. In reality also we'll do, but lots of homework we need to do, sir, because we need to see the architecture of the database. We need to see the structure of the tables. So for example, this table size is 5 terabytes. One single table size is 5 terabytes. And you are having data from since 1970. Why, sir? I need since 1970 data. Tell them, educate
yeah,
them. Hey, you need just keep last 2 to 3 years data on the table. Move the data
yeah.
to the
This
some other.
5 year data they are keeping in the main database, and rest of them they are moving to the this one history database. Okay,
Yep.
5 year data they are because every from the bank they are asking the report every now and then for five
Yeah.
years. Okay, and one of the other thing. So we told them, so there are so many images tables are there actually. So we asked them to move the images out of the database and only the pointers keeping inside the database.
File
This
stream.
suggests
You
that,
can educate them file stream. Create a file stream database. Enable the
yeah,
file
we
stream.
told them, but I don't know whether they are not accepting
That's the
because
problem.
the size we can reduce it hugely because so
Yeah.
many documents, images
Yes.
are there
If you go
inside
for
this.
file stream, it's better, sir. For being you are telling that images and okay documents, file stream is the best because you can create a separate disk for file stream to store, and you can move
Yeah,
all the images text into that file. So rest our data files will be ah, it's free. It's free now.
yeah, yes. Because one of the table which is having around a single table which is having around yeah, 8 or 9 terabyte is there.
Yeah.
Single table because using our images.
I know, sir.
See,
Yeah.
that's a very big headache, this one. And because every now and then the performance is impacting there in that OLAP data. And one more thing, there's a simple recovery model. What about the consistency of backup? Because we are taking the backup in the open stage, right? Not in the
Next
merge or
session, sir.
something.
Next session. Maybe today
Oh,
it's
oh,
already late. Next session, we are going to discuss
yeah.
backup only, sir. 2 days we'll
Okay.
discuss backups.
Okay.
2 days we'll
Oh,
discuss the restores because
yeah.
these are all very
And
important, sir.
and one more thing, that's one. Whenever there is a commit happens, so is there committed and uncommitted transactions will come in the data files,
No,
or
sir.
only
Only
the committed
committed.
transaction?
Only committed.
Ah, okay, okay. But
Only committed.
have all the as per the situation, we have both committed and uncommitted transactions will come in the data files. And there is no undo concept right inside here, right?
Yes, there is undo, sir.
Undo is
That's
there.
we'll
Ah,
discuss in recovery phase. Restores.
okay. Okay, so okay, so,
Yeah.
Subbu, one thing, can you elaborate this OLTP and OLAP a bit more on that?
Yeah, yeah.
And one more thing, in database, we should have only committed database data, right?
Yes.
Data file. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, Subbu. Thank you.
Good.
Right.
because
Now,
yeah,
Yes, yes.
right now
So
that's
today,
because
today's session
carry
is
on.
over, or we have still to be on?
oh no, no, still, sir. Please don't disconnect.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay,
Still here to discuss.
Lucky
Okay.
today's weekend only. You need to have some more patience.
and I'm not feeling well. That's why I asked.
Okay.
Okay. I want to discuss. Yeah, this one, sir. Okay, sir. When you are switching, sir, very simple. Practically, it's very easy, sir. It's not at all complex. Practical. If you go for practical, it's very simple concept. Okay. Right click on database, go to the properties. Okay, go to the options, and you can simply switch the recovery models. That's it. Practically, that's it, sir. Very simple. It's just a property of one database. If you want, you can switch it to full. Okay. If you want, you can switch it to bulk log recovery model. Okay, practically. So in case if you want graphical use interface, so where I wanted to uh, 1 second, sir, where I wanted to switch to recovery models in command line is also very easy, sir. Okay. So if you wanted to check what is my recovery model, okay, you are having sys.sys databases. Is a master catalog, sir. It's a catalog table where contains all the system database, sorry, database information, a lots of information, sir. So if I wanted to check the recovery model, select name, comma, recovery model description. So you will see name of the database, recovery model one is nothing but full, sir. Okay. So if you wanted to change the recovery model, I don't need change the model database, sir. Please, you should not encourage to change the model database. Okay. That's not at all best practice. Okay. Let's check what is the recovery model. It's a full, sir. I wanted to change to simple. You can change, sir. See? Okay. So one means full recovery model, two means bulk log recovery model, three means simple recovery model. So when you are telling to interviewer also, you can follow one hierarchy, sir. Full, simple, bulk logged, or full, bulk logged, simple, or simple, full, bulk logged. Okay, follow one hierarchy, everyone, when you are expressing to the interviewer. Okay, easy, sir. It's not a complex to change or to switch the recovery model. You can use the command prompt alter database name, set recovery equal to simple, recovery equal to full, recovery equal to bulk logged. View bulk logged, bulk underscore, I think. No, Let's log. Oh, sorry, spelling mistake. Logged. Logged. Yeah, bulk logged. That's it, sir. Okay. If you wanted to change the recovery model, sir, you need to remember the people who are starting their journey. Remember this command, sir. Someone nowadays, someone is asking, can you type this command in command prompt? So whenever you are attending team meetings, whenever you are attending Zooms or okay, they will asking this command to type. Alter database name, set recovery full, set recovery bulk log, set recovery uh, simple. Is a just a command to change the recovery model from command prompt. And if you want to change the graphical user interface, you can go to the properties, go to the options. You will have the recovery model. You can switch to any one of the recovery model. Clear? Not clear? How to switch? That's a very simple logic, sir. Okay. But as a DBA, you need to please be careful, sir, while you are switching the recovery models. Okay. If you are switching full to bulk log, once you switch, immediately take the log backup. Immediately take the log backup. Okay. Perform the bulk operations. Immediately switch back to the full recovery model. Again, initiate the log backup. Sir, this is a best practice you need to follow. Okay. Before switching from full to bulk log or bulk log to full, take the log backups. Okay. That is a best practice you need to follow. When you decide to I wanted to switch from full to bulk logged, take the log backup, switch, take the log backup, perform the operation, take the log backup, switch, take the log backup. So always you need to be always safe side, sir. Okay. Always as a DBA, we need to be safe side. If something happen also, we can tell, hey, I followed the standards. I took the log backup after, before, after, when switching from full to bulk log, full bulk log to full, I have took the log backup for safety purpose. That is the one best practice you need to follow. When you are switching from simple to full, okay, simple to full, okay, sir, uh, you need to take the full backup or you need to take the differential backup. So when you are switching from when you are switching from simple to full, you need to take the full backup or you already took the full backup, then you need to take the differential backup. Okay. Otherwise, being you switch to full recovery model, it will act as a pseudo full recovery model without the backup. So as per the best practice, always after switching from simple to full, you need to take the full backup or you need to take the differential backup. Okay. And immediately schedule the log backups. Immediately schedule the
So
log backups. Yes.
is it a differential backup is possible in simple recovery?
Yes, sir. Except log backup, all the backup, two backups are fine. No worries, sir. Just wait for tomorrow. We are going to discuss same.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So when you are switching from simple to full, take the full backup. After switching, take the full backup or differential backup and check log backups are configured or not. Okay. This is very important, sir. Schedule or check. Now, when you are switching from full or bulk log to simple, disable the log backups before disable the log backups and make ensure to take the full backup. This is what the concern is there, sir. We can't simply change the recovery models in real world because here and there you need to perform certain operations so that your switching will work smoothly. Okay. Okay. So that's the reason. Try to avoid the switch the recovery models. Let it be run in the full recovery model. You need to troubleshoot what is the issue you need to identify and you need to troubleshoot accordingly, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it, sir. Over to you. Questions. Now today Saturday, right? I will spend some time with you.
I have doubt with
Sir?
I have doubt from previous sessions.
Yeah.
So you said if we do any DML operations, Um, so the pages in the buffer pool, it will get updated first, right? So if there is no pages relate in the buffer pool, will it directly go and do the changes in uh, data files, or it will pull the pages into buffer, then it will do the changes in buffer pages?
MDF file, no changes will happen, sir, directly. Blind shot spot.
Okay,
Okay. No, you can't perform any changes directly in MDF file. No. It's a blind spot, sir.
okay. It will log into the LDF as well as it will pull into the buffer pool and do the changes first in the
Yes,
buffer
sir.
pool as well as
Yeah.
LDF. Okay.
Subbu, when we take transaction log backup manually, what happen inside internally?
What happened? Manually.
Yeah, manually we
If
are
you are
taking
taking
transaction.
manually, if you are taking job wise, nothing, sir. Same usually.
Mm.
It will take the complete log backup. It will truncate the inactive portion. That's it.
Okay, it will
Yeah.
like checkpoint will trigger and inactive
Yes.
will truncate. Okay.
So in log backup, you said suppose it will present LSN number or something you said in this class. I missed that point.
Every record SQL server will generate the LSN number.
No, no, in log backup, we have some portion of data. Which kind of data you said in this class, but I forgot at that point.
Inactive portion, active portion.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
LSN is limited till LDF file only. It will not go to the MDF, right? Or
No,
will go? Will
no,
not.
it won't go, sir.
Okay.
Subbu, in log backup, data will be there or information will be there, Subbu, when we are taking the log backups?
Sorry, sir.
In log backup, data will be captured or only information will be there in this log backup?
Only information, sir.
No data
Only
will be
log
there.
records. Only log records. It won't contain any data. No.
Okay, if any log backups.
Any log backup. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, Subbu, thank
No,
Uh,
Still,
Subbu, last time you said that it will contain log information, the statement like insert, update, delete, and
That's what log records is.
data
That's only
also.
right, sir. Da- Data means what you are expecting. Data means insert 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1 KMS 10,000. That data. No, it's a log record, sir. Record
Okay, okay. So log record itself having the data in
data,
between.
right? Log records itself having data, right?
Okay, okay. So it's a kind of statement if we means take it generally.
Sorry.
So, like it is saved as a statement, like
Yeah,
keyword with
right.
value.
That's it. Insert statement, sir. It's a record is a statement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so log record will take the backup of inactive portion of LDF, right?
Yes, complete log file, sir.
Yeah, okay. Complete log file, only inactive portion.
Complete log file.
Okay.
so this LDF is also having page concept, right?
No, no, sir.
Yeah, but when I took backup yesterday in the messages, right? So there it said processed two pages, some pages of this LDF file, like that it showed in messages. So I got out.
Not like traditional like data pages, all the stuff, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Subbu, I have a question with developer edition and enterprise edition. So I understand that developer edition is completely free and it has the features. We can use the all the enterprise edition features in developer edition. And also I understand that developer edition it's licensed to use only in test non-prod environment. So what if we use the developer edition in production environment? And only drawback is we can't get any support from Microsoft, right? Is there any other
Yes, and also you need to go for high availability, right? So you, if you wanted to have this many replicas, You want read-write replicas, read-only replicas. Okay, that's the challenges when you go for developer editions.
Okay, okay. But we can configure always on, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's like enterprise only.
Okay, okay.
Subbu, there is one MDF in one drive, there is one LDF in other drive, and LDF is full, like drive is full. So when we'll take manual log backup, and then checkpoint will trigger, and the data will move from LDF to MDF, correct? And LDF will also like keep reducing. In that way, like we are getting the transaction log like committed to the MDF. So in the last, LDF will reduce and MDF file will increase the size. I'm talking about both. So whatever data is committed to MDF, in that case, MDF size will also get increased and corresponding LDF size
You
will
are taking
reduce.
log backup.
Yes.
Why MDF come into the picture, sir, when you are taking log backup?
Data, when I'll take log backup, but data
Okay.
will also go to the MDF in that case,
Why
or
it will touch MDF file, sir? You are just taking log backup, right? Whatever data is currently available in log file, it will just take the log backup. That's it. Getting my point? Whenever you take the log backup, it will just, what is the current state of your log file? It will just take that current state of log backup. Why it will go to the MDF file?
When checkpoint triggers, MDF file will be data size will be increased.
Checkpoint. When checkpoint triggers, okay, that's okay. But when you log backup is triggering,
yeah, that is what, if checkpoint will trigger, then MDF file will also increase, na, the size, because data is coming from LDF to MDF in that, not
nowhere
LDF
I
to
told
MDF,
no,
but
yeah, that's what.
yes,
Nowhere I told from LDF to MDF it is
yes,
getting
no,
data.
no, no. Okay.
Data cache to the
MDF,
MDF file.
MDF and LDF from data
What
cache.
was your question? That's what I'm not understanding. What was your question?
Now,
Question,
he's
I'll,
trying to explain what he's understanding, Subbu.
yeah,
Okay.
Am I right, Lucky?
no, no, no. Actually, my question is, when the LDF, like the log drive is full, and we are doing this
If
exercise,
your
like
log drive
taking
is
the,
full, you can't perform any operations, right? Forget about. You can't do anything. When log
but
file is full, you can't
mm,
insert, update, delete, nothing. You can't do anything when log file is get full. Because before every record, it need to go to LDF file. LDF file itself will full how you can perform the transaction. It will hold your transaction.
but
We
in
need
that
to
case,
take
we are
backup.
taking manual log backup or the full backup.
Even you are, sir, okay, if you're taking log backups and if you're releasing the space, okay, then again it's go for traditional only, right?
Mm. Like the process which we are following, we are taking full backup and then transaction log
You never
backup
take
and
the log backup manually,
truncating.
sir, until unless there is really need. Why you will take manual full backup, sir? Let me ask you a question. Anyhow, we already done, it's a Q&A question, right? Why you will take manual backup, sir? Who told you to take the manual backup? Let me ask you a question. Who told you to take the manual backup? SQL Server?
Now,
Then why?
Yes, Subbu, here whenever log file is full or like that,
That's what my question.
when
Who
we are
told you to take the log backup? Manual log backup.
yeah, yes, we will use the command like select star from a log reuse underscore. At that time, it will show backup log backup.
You already
Uh,
configured late log backup.
so their log file is full now, so we need to. So he is saying we need to release the
That's what, sir.
space.
If you are taking manually log backup, what is the impact, you know? We'll discuss in the backup scenario. I will discuss.
Yeah,
That time you will understand.
yes.
If
Okay.
you're taking manual log backup, manual log backup, everyone will tell manual log backup. Who told you to take the manual log backup, sir? Will SQL?
Whether if it is showing log backup, when we can trigger
Go and
the
trigger
where
the go and trigger
uh,
the job, sir. Go and trigger
yes
the job. That's it.
yes
Why you are
yes
taking manual backup?
yeah triggering, just he mentioned like manual,
Okay,
but
just trigger the log backup.
just
That's it.
trigger the log backup.
Yeah,
And
that's
his
it.
lucky question is, whenever log backup is taking any data going to MDF file, right? So it will not go to MDF file.
Why,
Uh,
sir?
like
Sir, that is a different operation. This is a
yes, yes,
different operation, right? You
yes,
are,
yes,
sir, log backup is nothing but you are going to the log file and you are capturing the data, whatever
yes,
present is there. That's it.
yes, sir.
And for example, sir, we we never go and see what is happening in the log file, what is happening in the database, what is happening, right? We never. So for example, every 15 minutes you are taking backups. Assume, sir, 9:15, 9:30, okay, 9:45. So 9:18 I started one insert operation. 9 started, that is keep on running, sir. 9:18 I started one insert. Okay. When you take 9:30, will that insert information will be available or not? Lucky? Yes? No?
Not sure.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, yes,
It
sir.
will present, Subbu.
Yes. Yes, it will there. Don't get confused. We discuss a lot. Yes. Okay. Tomorrow we'll discuss again. Backups. We'll get to know, sir. Please don't tell now. Not sure.
Actually, before you discuss, I would like to let you know the steps which we are following, and we are asked the background. I don't know internally what is happening. So things like we are taking manual backup either by jobs or manually.
Manually, why
Full.
I'm telling no means
That is
Lucky.
what the steps I'm telling, so that you can clarify later. We are taking manual full backup, then we are taking transaction log backup, and then we are truncating the transaction, like
Okay.
in
Let's wait
these
for
three
backup
steps.
complete,
Yes,
Lucky.
yes.
Okay. You will
Shrinking,
clarify.
basically
Yeah.
shrinking the
Yeah,
file.
I know, I know.
So this is what we are.
Even when I'm asking a question, how you'll troubleshoot if log file is getting full, everyone will tell
Yeah.
log backup. I will tell. Who told you to take the log backup, sir? SQL.
Now I think in many blogs we have gone through, and with that we
Stupid,
have started
stupid
following.
solutions. No, no, no. That's not a tall standard. Okay. Log backup is not a standard, sir. Please. Until unless Raja told, right? When SQL is telling log backup only, you need to go for log backup. Okay. No worries, sir. Yeah, you will be strong in this concept. Okay. I promise you. Everyone. Okay. Let's complete the backup scenario. I will make one scenario, sir. You will become smart in backups. Okay. You will get afraid to take manual backups. So we'll
Okay,
discuss
then
lots of scenarios.
okay, it's fine, Subbu. If we give those kind of scenarios.
So
Definitely,
you
sir. That's what I told you, right? Backup, restores, recovery models are the main pillars for your my teaching, sir. Okay. So that's the main concern for me because most of the experienced people, whenever we are asking, I never ask too much technical questions, even you are having 10 years, 12 years experience. I will ask what is the recovery model, what type of recovery models are there only. If you are answering, I will select you. Straight away, I will select you. You know how to troubleshoot always, and you know how to troubleshoot what performance, but you don't know what is recovery model.
the
This is the base
strange part.
concept, sir.
So the strange part is, like I have closed hundreds of ticket related to the transaction log with the same activity, taking log backup, and then after that doing DBCC shrink file, and the log size is also reducing.
Okay, then
So
then
that is
then no need.
internal. I
If
didn't get
if I'm
chance.
if I'm taking 2.5 hours to explain the log file full alert, then no
Yes,
use, right?
yes, yes.
Basically, yeah, I know, sir. It's not a wrong. I'm not telling wrong, but I will change your mindset. Okay,
Correct,
yeah,
correct.
that I can show you, sir.
And
Because uh, being we are a professional, okay, if everything is going smooth, sir, well and
mm,
good.
correct,
Suddenly something happen, everything will fall under lucky only. Correct?
mm, correct, correct.
Because most of the people reach out to me over the midnight or sometime. Okay, they are nervousing. One guy, oh my God, he's nervous like anything. He's shivering because production down for 8 hours. I told, okay, no worries, no worries. At 12 o'clock, midnight, 12 o'clock, he called me. No worries, I'm here to help you. And within
Mm,
span of 5 to 10 minutes, we bring the services to online. I can help you, sir, but I'm not telling that I'm strong on everything. No. But maximum, sir, whatever I know, I will tell the hierarchies. Because I am not preparing and I'm not coming to the sessions. Whatever in my mind, I will teach. Okay, whatever questions you are asking, I will clarify. Wherever I want to stress, I really stress a lot. Wherever, okay, chill, no problem. Okay. Because you also need to do lot of homework, sir. Simply not listening, making. Okay. You also need to prepare a lot of things, make understand. But again, starting level, don't go for deeper, sir. Okay. That's what I can tell. You need to know base concept, then go for step by step deeper so that you can understand. Startingly, some people will want to go for deeper and deeper. They confuse the base concept. They will confuse the original concept as well. Finally, they will become zero sometimes. Some people are too smart, sir. Okay. So backups, we are going to discuss a lot scenario based. Once we discuss scenario, then you will get to know. Restores also, we are going to discuss lots of scenarios. I will answer every time, sir. Everyone need to answer that time. The people are who silent like Surya, Swapnes, Sunil, okay, Hashan, Samir, Rasekar, Ravi. So many people are so silent. Please, sir, raise your voice. Okay. I'm here to help you. We are here to help you, like Lucky, Naveen, okay, Munna, Raja. Many people are just in John. Many people are raising their voice to help us only, basically, to make the session more interactive. Okay, so just raise your voice. Either it can be good or bad or wrong or right. Don't hesitate, sir. Either it's a silly question or nothing. It's a simple question. Raise your voice. That's it. Okay.
And Subbu,
Yeah.
yeah, I just have an advice to all of the other uh, people in the meeting, okay, in the class itself,
Yeah.
because if you're getting a chance to work on a bank environment, please be careful while you're sharing your this production box or laptop. My friend got fired day before yesterday only for sharing this for his screen through the GoToMeeting, because they have n number of tools. They will capture each and everything inside, because the information security has the n number of tools. So they are capturing this informations and everything, and they are asking the explanation. Why do you share the things and all those details? He simply shared. He want to clarify something. One of the his former colleague is there, so he want to clarify. So that guy has already left the organization and he want to clarify something like that. And he just shared the GoToMeeting link with him, and that made him mess. And yesterday he got fired only
Ah,
for sharing that one. So everyone, please be very careful while you are working with any bank, this one project. So they have in backend, they have a lot of tools. So whenever an issue pop up, and then you will come to know that what are the tools behind them.
yeah.
So
Thanks
please be.
for thanks for sharing.
You mean to the actual problem statement we should not share to this forum,
Your
right? That we
desktop, your production, whatever it may be, your production, this one, while you're opening something and you are opening your production box, and even the laptop also not shared if you
So
are working in a bank
yeah,
environment.
like in addition to Munna, okay, sir, banking sector is more sensible sector.
And
Okay, at least once in our lifetime DBS, we need to work at least once for banking sector to get more strong in security. If you
and
wanted to become
as
strong,
a yeah. As a person, I am working in a bank, and I come to know that there are different tools are there itself. We come to know that. And one day, my friend was asking, he want to know his account details. We know the query, how to run and all those kind of HR, this one, database. So we just run that and we got them, they are asking the details. The information security asking, why did you run that query particular? That's only a select query. only a select query. Why did you run that query? Is there any ticket for you? So as Subbu was asking that one, the way Subbu was telling to you, Subbu was telling to you, okay, do not run on those queries, anything, okay, until unless the ticket is there. So please follow those things. And we have given an n number of explanation. Luckily for that guy is vice president, and for that he got somehow survived. Otherwise, that will be a big issue. So please be careful all those things and all, especially while you're working with the back project, because those are
Yeah,
highly sensitive.
I will
As
discuss this concept again in security, sir. GSM team, global security team. Most I got twice experience when I'm starting my journey, but I had not done any mistake. But twice experience. I will share that in the security concept, sir. Please don't touch production box, any environment, sir. Okay. If you wanted to, if you are having doubt and you wanted to ask myself or Sai or someone, okay, in the discussion group, take the screenshot, okay, and erase server name, IP address, your login names, and share the screenshot because some people can misuse, sir. We can't relay for everyone or genuine people. Okay, some people can misuse in that group. We don't know, sir, really. Okay, that's what I will always encourage. When you are sharing the screenshots, also try to avoid your name, server name, your logos, company logos, something. Okay, that will become big escalations. Okay, we need to avoid this kind of stuff. And myself and whole this Azure SQL champ is helping us only, sir. Please, some people we can't relay for everyone or open-hearted and trying to help, but some people can misuse. So please be careful. Don't touch any production box and don't use Zoom, Google, go to meeting, not go to meeting. What is that? Gmail,
Google Meet.
Google Meet. Okay, because same experience, Munna. One of our student, but I can't say he's as my student because he's like SME. Okay, but I only placed him. Okay, he's like size SME. I only placed him. He lost the same you as your friend is experienced, right? He also, and again he's also doing the same thing. I told many times, you have doubt, call me. I will clarify why you will do n number of tools in the production box, install and share the screens. It's most dangerous, sir. Tomorrow, if you get a chance, you need to work, you need to attend meetings, you need to understand clients' calls, clients' requirement, gather the requirement, and you need to configure, you need to troubleshoot. Sir, please speak, raise your voice. If you're simply sitting idle, no one can help you in the meetings. You are only need to person, need to speak. Okay, please. That's the one thing we are highlighting everyone from the starting. Okay. Uh, Maximum we are trying, sir. But again, everything can be teach. No, no one can teach everything, sir. SQL. Uh, don't trust the people who will teach everything in SQL. No, sir. It's highly impossible. Maybe you need to sit for 1 year training. At least we need to sit for 1 year if you wanted to get everything in the SQL. Okay. No one will bear that 1 year. No one will pay that amount for 1 year. Okay. So we are good. You need to experience in the ticket, get the ticket, do some experience. But again, don't if you're not little bit if you're not confident, ask in the discussion group that hey, I got this requirement. My action plan is this one. Will this okay or not? Okay. Someone who can experience or someone me like say someone will help you. Okay, yeah, you are right. You need to do some changes here and there. Okay. Such kind of decision you need to get before you take some action. And one more thing is you can do everything on your laptop, sir. Laptop. Okay. So install SQL on your laptop, play on your laptop, make it is die. Again, you can re-operating system, reinstall the SQL. No problem. No one will ask you, sir. This is the best time where you can play with your laptop, irrespective of PUBG or you are playing some movies or something. You can play with your laptop by installing SQL Server. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Mm. Not tomorrow,
And
sir.
Subbu, one more thing, clients are saying not to use the our own GitHub in the projects. So due to that, also one of my colleagues is fired recently.
GitHub is a public repository. Okay.
It means like our local accounts will be there, right? Instead of company
No, sir.
logins instead.
Why, if you open my link, it is asking to register email address? No, right?
No, if we have a normal Gmail address, right? So with that,
No, no,
we
no.
will
My
log into
question
the.
is, if you open, okay,
Okay.
if you are if I'm providing this link, okay, if
Yeah.
you open this link, it is asking to register your email address. No, right?
Yeah, but he's keeping the scripts and data here, project information.
Where you are showing project information?
Not here,
Oh, he is
Subbu.
thinking. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. That's what, sir, I'm asking. If you open this one, okay, you are not authorized to register something. You are not authorized anything, right?
I'm
You
not
don't
saying
log
about.
in as well.
I'm not saying about your Subbu. Normally, people will use their own.
Oh, no, 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 no. We will caught. Okay, that, yeah, I understood. We
Yeah,
will
that is
caught
I'm saying.
sometime. We will,
Yours
we will.
is fine. I'm saying that some people are using their own login and they're keeping the scripts and confidential data in GitHub.
I know, sir. Sir. There are loopholes. I can't say directly in the recording. Okay, I can stop the recording.